Hello everyone, it's Victor here once again and welcome to Victor's Tiny Kitchen where we cook Filipino favorites and more. And for today, we're going to be cooking chicken afritada. Chicken afritada is another one of those Filipino dishes that back in the day would be served only during special occasions. But nowadays, it doesn't matter anymore if there's any occasion or not. People can just prepare this anytime, any day of the week. For as long as you do have the ingredients that you need, then you're good to go. And let me show you the ingredients right now. So I have here a kilo of chicken that I have cut into serving pieces. And I have 8 pieces of hot dogs. And I have a cup and a half of tomato ketchup. Nice thing about ketchup is it's already seasoned. It's basically tomato paste, but there's a lot more of other ingredients added into it. So I opted to use this one because then I can ditch the use of chicken stock because this is already flavored, like I said. And I have about 2 big slices of chopped tomatoes. I have a cup and a half of green peas. I have 2 pieces of potatoes. It's a mixture of yellow and white potatoes. And I have 1 piece of regular size carrot that I have also cut or chopped into little pieces. I have 1 whole piece of red bell pepper that I have cut into squares. I have 1 whole head of garlic that I have minced finely. I use this much of garlic because I prefer garlic, a lot of garlic in my dish. I love garlic and it's good for your health as well. Some people, they just use maybe 2 or 3 cloves, but me, I use the whole head. And I have 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. This will make our dish flavorful. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you prefer. And I have 1 whole big size of onion that I have minced finely. And I have a combination here of bay leaves and peppercorn. And then of course, not to forget the trio of salt, olive oil, you can use any other oil if you want, and ground pepper later on to taste. As I mentioned, we're going to brown our chicken first. I know this is added work for you when you cook this one, but this little step, browning your chicken, will add value to your dish later on. So I would prefer to brown mine before I would cook it. Let me just turn on my cooktop here and heat up my pot here. By the way, I have already browned my chicken overnight. So browning your chicken will add good texture and taste and flavor into your chicken. So that's what I did last night. So right now we're going to add our peppercorn and bay leaves into our chicken over here. We're just going to go ahead and mix them all together. Ideally, you'd set this aside for 15 minutes before you would brown it. And let me check if my pot here is already nice and hot. Yeah, it is. Right now, we're going to put in our olive oil into the pot. So let's start browning our chicken. It's just going to take maybe about 3 to 5 minutes to brown them all. As you can see, I've removed the skin of some of my chicken here, and some I just retained. It's just my preference because, sometimes the fat is flavorful, but then you don't want a lot of fat into your dish. So we're just going to wait until we brown them all together. So this side is done, we're going to turn them over now. Right at this point, I'm going to add more olive oil in it. So this is done. We're going to remove them from the pan right now. At this point, we're going to saute our potato as well as our carrots. So our potatoes and carrots are sauteing here. They're actually done. What we're going to do is we're going to transfer them over to a bowl over here. And we're gonna do the same thing with the red bell pepper. And this is just gonna be quick. Red bell pepper is done. And then we're gonna transfer them over to the same bowl we have our potatoes and our carrots. And now it's time for our garlic to go in. The onions. At this point, we're going to add more olive oil. As you can see, our top here is already dried up. And now that the onion and garlic are translucent, we're going to add in our tomato. And give it a good mix. At this point, we're going to add in our chicken back into the pan or back into the pot, and we're going to put in our fish sauce, and then we're going to add in our tomato ketchup. We're going to give it a good mix. And then we're going to cover it and let it simmer for the next 15 to 20 minutes. It's been 15 minutes when we let this come to a simmer. And now it's time for us to check and see if our chicken is already cooked. Yeah, we need at least another 15 minutes to cook this through. And now it's time for us to add our hot dog. And we'll put back in our vegetables, including the green peas, and our sugar. So this is how colorful it looks right now. It's so delicious looking. We're just gonna give it a good mix. Bring up our temperature to medium high, or actually too high. And we're gonna taste it now for salt. I need a little bit more of salt. It's enough. And we're gonna give it a good mix. And we're going to cover it again and let it simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. And we're going to be back and I'm going to show you the final product. So this is done. And what I'm going to do right now is to plate it in. But first, we're going to add ground pepper to it. That is the final step that we're going to do. That's it. Give it a good final stir. So we've already checked the salt, so we're good. And now it's time to plate it, and I'll show it to you. Hello, we're back here, and our chicken afritada is already done. And the final thing for me to do right now is to taste it. So now, I'm gonna get one of these chickens here. So I don't have to eat this with rice right now because there's potato and carrot in this dish. And that's what I'm going to partner it with. I'm going to get some of these hot dogs. First we're going to do the chicken. Oh, I love it. It's just easy. It's succulent and it's soft. It just almost fell off the bone. It's yummy. What I like about this dish is there's a good balance of sweetness as well as the saltiness of the fish sauce and the salt. And all the more it adds good texture into our dish. It's really good. It's really good. So feel free to try this dish, and the added extra steps that we have to make definitely added value into our dish, as it is really delicious and so flavorful. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe as well as watch all my other videos. And thank you for watching my video today and hope to see you on my next one. Bye now.